What is up, team? Welcome back to Werkd and welcome back to day 2 of the dense program. We have another test coming up today, so make sure you have a pen and a paper, or you're going to use your Train Heroic to track your score for today. Based on how everyone's feeling from yesterday, I decided to swap one of the test days. So instead of testing squats today, we're going to test a dumbbell chest press. So just make sure your app is updated, but it should be in there if you reviewed it. Low backs are a little tight after deadlifts yesterday, so I thought it might be a good switch up here. And we'll do the squat later on in the week. Let's hop into the warm-up, and I'll walk us through our first circuit here. We're going to start off with 10 overhead squats, so feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed out, hands overhead. We're going for 10 reps. Drive those knees out. Hands overhead. What's up, Sergio KT? Hop into the warm-up, guys. From there, we're going into 10 toe touches. So feet close together. Let's loosen up those hamstrings and low back a little bit. We do have a lower body workout on the books for today, though, still. We're just gonna test that dumbbell chest press instead of squats. We'll do the squats later in the week. After your 10 toe touches, we're going to do forward lunge and try to get that knee as far over the toe as you can. You can let the heel come up a little bit. You should feel a nice stretch in the left side hip flexor, your hip, and then drive back up. Same thing, opposite side. Try to keep that knee off the ground. Get a big stretch, try to get that knee over top of the toe. We're going to go 3 each side. A little pause at the bottom. Loosen up those hip flexors, the glutes a little bit. Get those knees warmed up. From there, we're going into 15 tibialis raises, so butt against the wall. Lift those toes off the ground. 15 reps. The further you walk your feet out, the harder it is. Coming off, we're going 5 toe touches. Coming across, step, reach, step, reach. Five each side. Then we're going to drop down onto our hands. We're going to do 10 cobra push-ups. So lower body stays on the ground. Drive up, squeeze, nice and slow back down. 10 reps. Locking out the elbows. Then you're going to lift knees off. We're going to go into regular push-ups for 10 reps. We're going to hop up. We're going 10 big arm circles forward. 10 in reverse, 10 crosses. And then we will get into our 5-minute dumbbell bench press test. This is our density test, so same as yesterday. We're going to try to do as many reps of dumbbell chest press as you can in a 5-minute time limit. You should be aiming for 10 to 15 reps in your beginning sets, not going to failure, and lowering the amount of reps as you need to as you work through the 5 minutes. Let's actually grab a weight. If you have a little bit lighter weight than you're going to use, and let's just do a quick warm-up set, and I'll walk through technique at the same time. So I'm going to go 25. We want to keep elbows at about a 45-degree angle and hands at a 45-degree angle. Feet planted on your back, on your bench press, or on the floor, whatever one you have. If you don't have a bench, do it on the floor. So, planted. Let's go through 10 reps with a lighter weight, if you have it, just to warm up. Dumbbells come into your armpits, driving straight up, Nice and slow down, controlled, drive back up. Let's go for 10 reps here, just to loosen up. Get ready to work. Hop up. So 5 minutes on the clock, team. I still have a little shoulder thing going on, so I'm probably gonna go a little slower than I normally would, a little lighter than I normally would. So if you try to keep up with me usually, don't try, go to your own pace. 5 minutes, again, 10 to 15 reps per set. Try to push yourself. Nearing the end of the 5 minutes, you can start pushing a little bit closer to failure. But early on in the 5 minutes, try to stay 3 to 4 reps away from failure. Every time you take a rest sit up, take 10 to 15 seconds, jump back into it. Any questions, team? You're gonna try to remember, write down how many reps you did at the end of this 5 minutes. And next week, we're gonna try to beat that. We got a 10-second countdown, team. 5 minutes coming up on the clock. Let's do it. Grab your dumbbells. Set up on the floor or the bench. 2, 1. And work. Take your time, good quality reps, don't start cutting them short. Plant those heels. Nice deep rest, keep breathing as you work your way through. Three minutes and 20 seconds left. Take your rest breaks. Stay away from failure too early on in the set. Two and a half left, team. Halfway through it. Two minutes. Even if you gotta drop down to sets of 5, that's okay, sets of 3. Minute 30. All right, now's the time to start pushing, team. Let's get us closer to failure. This is the last little push. Don't totally go to failure, but you want to start riding that edge. A minute. "35, team, almost there." Nice rest before the last set. Eight seconds, team. I'm gonna cut it there. 2, 1, and rest. 3 minutes, guys. Keep track of your score. Write it down in the app or write it down on a piece of paper for now. Every week you'll be able to see your previous best. So it's easy to keep track of in the app. You don't lose it on a piece of paper. Nice little rest. Let's work our way into the first circuit here. All right, guys, we're into the lower body day now. We got a 40-second interval with a 20-second rest coming up. 2 movements. You're gonna need a bench, a stool, a couch, something to put your foot up on. And we're gonna start off with a Bulgarian split squat with a 2-down tempo. So, dumbbells are at your side. Your left foot is going up on your bench, toe pointed. We're going 1, 2 down. Ideally let your back knee touch and drive up through that front heel. 1, 2, touch, drive. If you can't balance, you can of course always use one dumbbell and hold on to a wall. So you ideally would want to hold the dumbbell in the hand of the leg going back. So if you want to hold one dumbbell, you kind of spin around and hold the wall this way. Follow that tempo. So we're gonna go 40 seconds on the right leg, 20 seconds rest, 40 seconds on the left leg. It's just those 2 movements back to back. We got 40 seconds of rest between each round. Any questions, guys? We good? We're gonna get started at the 1 minute mark. I'm gonna go 30s here to start and work my way up. Really focus on driving through that heel. If you don't have a bench to set yourself up on, you can do split squats like so, just down and then up. Up on your back toe, weight is on the forward leg. 1, 2 down, and drive back up. 5 seconds, guys, get set up. Right leg is on the floor, left leg up on the bench. In 2, 1, and work. 40 seconds on the right leg. 1, 2, count down. 2, let that knee touch, drive. Keep your heel planted. Ten seconds. 7, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds, guys. Switching legs. Left leg forward, right leg up on the bench. Start setting up. 3, 2, 1, work. Fifteen. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. 40 seconds rest, team. Ask yourself how that first set felt. Whew. That's 2 times in a week on this, busting my ass. Ask yourself how that first set felt. Can you go a little heavier? I'm gonna jump up to 40s on this set. Nice deep breath. 12 seconds, team. 7, 5, right leg forward, left leg up on the bench. 1, work. Get that tempo. Come on. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 20 seconds rest. Switching legs. Woo! Come on. Deep breath, team. 5 seconds. Pick them back up. 2, 1. Work. Left leg. Drive. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 1. Rest. Woo! Come on, team. We're gonna run it back one more time. Nice rest coming up after this. I'm gonna go to 50s. Last set. Let's do it. Screw it. Ten seconds, team. Last round through. Right leg forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Drive through that heel. Control that weight to the ground. Eight. 2, 1. And rest for 20. Woo! Come on. 10 seconds, guys. Last one on the left. 4, 2, 1. And work. Ten. 3, 2, 1. And rest, team. Woo! Full 3-minute rest. Catch that breath. All right, team. This round, you're gonna need blocks. Something for those heels. So you can use plates, you can use small dumbbells, you can use a book. You want something to be able to elevate your feet on. And you're gonna go narrow stance. I need to catch my breath. So, we have the exact same timing format. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We got 3 movements this time. Our first one is a dumbbell hip thrust on a bench. So you can add a dumbbell here. Upper back is on a bench. You're gonna walk out. So your mid back is on the bench. Tuck your chin towards the wall ahead of you. You can use a dumbbell on your waist if you want to. Your heels are right underneath your knees. You can even lift your toes up a little bit. You're letting your hips drop and squeezing at the top. 1, 2, down, squeeze. Really focusing on the hamstrings and glutes. That's our first 40 seconds. Second movement is a Cossack squat. Oh, actually, if you guys don't have a bench, you can do it on the ground. So heels planted, squeeze your butt up. You can put a weight on your hips as well. That's a modification for number 1. Number 2, Cossack squats. Feet are wide, toes are pointed out. You're gonna have a single dumbbell held like this. Driving your knee out over the toe, touch. Try, touch it to the inside of your foot. Opposite leg stays straight. And you're letting your chest bend and your knee is tracking over top of your toe. So it looks like this. Here, drive, touch, back and forth. The final movement is where you need the wedges. Feet are close together. Toes pointed forward. Chest stays vertical as possible. Those wedges help your ankle mobility to stay vertical. So please use them. Your hands can go out front. You're gonna try to push your knees as far forward as they can go. Ideally, you're letting your hamstrings touch your calves. Drive back up. 1, 2, 3, drive. From the side, it looks like this. I'm thinking about knees going as far forward as they can. Keeping my chest up, my heels planted. Drive up. You can put your hands behind your back, it's a little harder. 1, 2, 3, drive. If you want to add a small dumbbell, you can do that as well. Any questions, guys? We got 10 seconds till we get to work. Let's do it. We're starting off those hip thrusts in 4, 2, 1, and work, team. Mid back, let those hips drop, squeeze. Don't let the bench slide out from under you. Put your feet pretty close together, maybe like 4 inches in between your feet. Keep your chin tucked down, squeeze those glutes at the top. Try to get your butt as low as it'll go, and then drive. Five, 3, 1, and rest for 10, or 20, sorry. Cossack squats, team. Feet wide, toes pointed out. Maybe about this distance. You'll kind of find your position. Single dumbbell in between. 2, 1. Let's work. Down, touch. Keep that opposite leg straight. Should feel a nice stretch. Back and forth. Come back up to center. Center, and then down. Drive through the heel that you're going towards. You should feel this also in your glutes, hamstrings a little bit more. Inner thighs. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We got our VMO squats. I'm going my hands behind the back for the first round, see how they feel. Maybe I'll add a small weight. I'd rather keep tempo here than go heavy. If you need to hold onto a wall, you can too. Down. Try to keep those chests vertical by pushing the knees as far forward as you can. Keep them close together. Drive. Should feel this on the inner thigh, on that teardrop, our VMO muscle. 2, 1. Rest. Woo! 40 seconds, team. Up the weight on anything if you can. This is our last really challenging circuit of the workout. We're finishing off a little calf work. Pretty low intensity. So try to push the weight here if you can. I might go 50 on my hip thrust. If I can hold this weight here. It doesn't pinch me. 5 seconds, start setting up. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Let those hips drop. Squeeze. Push through the heels. Squeeze your butt and hamstrings at the top. 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! 15 seconds, team. We're into our Cossack squats. Feet wide, toes pointed out. 1, I'm going 40. And work. Drive over. Let it touch if you can. Let those fingers touch, let that knee track over top of the toe. Big drive, team. 5, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Only get a 15 for these VMO squats. Keep those knees going straight ahead. This is the muscle you want to feel it in, right on the inside, this teardrop muscle. So that's your intent. 3, 2, work. Drive those knees, get as low as you can, drive back up. Squeeze the quads hard at the top. Two, 1, and rest, team. Woo! We got one more round. I'm gonna up my hip thrust to 70 here. Let's push it. Oh, feels good. 15 seconds, team. Start setting up. 5, 3, 2, 1, and work. Last set of hip thrusts. $15. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and resting. Woo! Cossacks coming up. Five seconds, guys. Pick it up. 3, 2, 1. Feet wide, toes pointed, drive. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last set of VMOs. Show you the front. Driving those knees forward. 4, 2, 1. Let's work. Two, 1, and a rest team, 3 minutes. Woo. Final circuit coming up. All right, team. We got a little front and back calf circuit here. Get this out of the way. So, we have intervals of 30 seconds, 15 seconds of rest in between each interval. You're gonna need something to lean over and rest yourself on. So I'm gonna use my bench. I'm gonna hold dumbbell in the right hand. We're gonna start off with donkey calf raises on the right leg. So you're leaned over, the weight's in your left hand or your right hand, left foot's off the ground, and you're squeezing up. So we're leaned over, squeeze, nice and slow down. Squeeze, slow down. Weight's in the same hand as that calf doing the work. We're gonna go 30 seconds in the right leg, 15 seconds rest, 30 seconds on the left leg. And then the final 30 seconds, we're going back to our warm-up movement. Butt against the wall, upper back is off the wall, knees are straight. The further you walk your feet out, the harder it is. Anterior tibialis calf raises. So you really want to squeeze hard at the top and feel it in the front of your calf here. This is great for overall knee health and just balancing out the calves. You get a little stretch in the calves as well. Any questions, team? Those 3 moves, 30 seconds each, 15 between movements, 3 rounds through. We're gonna get started at the 1 minute mark. "20 seconds, guys. You want to grab a pretty challenging weight, maybe the heaviest one you have. If you have not a lot of options, you can do a decent amount on the calf, and it's only 30 seconds. The one against the wall is totally body weight. 5 seconds, guys. Right hand, right leg doing the raises in 3, 2, 1, and work. It's actually 35 seconds of work, not 30. Sorry. I lied to you. Slow on the way back down. Feel that calf work. Squeeze slow. 2, 1. Rest for 15. We're switching legs. You can keep a slight bend in the knee that's doing the leg that's doing the work. Take some of the stretch off the back of the knee. In 5. Left hand, left calf. 1. And work. Pause at the top, really try to flex hard. 2, 1. Rest. 15 seconds. Set up against the wall. Upper back is off the wall. Legs are straight. You can put your hand on your knees. Keep the knees locked out. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze. Nice and slow down. Try to flex as hard as you can at the top. Keep those legs locked out. Reach, squeeze. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest, team. 30 seconds, we're back to the top. Calf raises, donkey calf raises on the right leg coming up. 10 seconds, guys. 5, 3, 2, 1, and work. Squeeze. Two, 1. Rest, 15 seconds. Really try to get that strong contraction at the top. Really flex as hard as you can. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and work. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Anterior tibialis raises. 7, 2, 1, and work. Squeeze. Seven, 5, 3, 1. Rest, team. One more round. Come on. Finish strong. Got a nice rest day coming up tomorrow. "15 seconds, guys. Last one. Right donkey calf raises. 5, start setting up. 2, 1, work. Squeeze.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into
2,
your dreams tonight.
1. Rest for 15.
I'll take it to Mars, oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind, oh, so give me your
5 seconds.
I'll take it to Mars, oh,
3,
I'll stick
2,
like glue inside your
1,
mind.
work.
Just watch me.
got you wrapped around my finger. But don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You'll wait and see if it's worth your while.
2, 1. Rest.
I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
To the Alice raises in 7, 5, 2, 1. And work, please. Go. Hit that pause at the top, team. 12 seconds. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. And done, team. Nice work. Day 2 of Dense in the books. Thank you guys. We'll be back on Thursday, same time, same place, with a full body workout. You guys keep track of your scores. We're going to repeat again next week. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you on Thursday.